Hey guys, so before I get into today's video, I just want to let you guys know that I do have a Twitter and I do have a Twitch. If you guys want to interact with me on other platforms other than just in the YouTube comments, I would really appreciate it, especially on Twitch, because I've started streaming recently and I would love to interact with you guys again, somewhere other than just the YouTube comments. I hope you guys give me a follow and you guys come hang out, because I would love to talk to you guys about things like Kingdom Hearts, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and maybe some other gaming titles that you guys don't know that I'm into. So yeah, don't forget to do that and enjoy the video. Hello everybody and welcome to the video. So I figured after my month-long break, I'd come back with a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC discussion video. Before diving in and experimenting with new content on the channel, I figured I would take things slow for the time being and talk about some pre-existing topics that I have already talked about on my channel. So with E3 come and gone, we got two more DLC fighters alongside Joker for our DLC roster. We got the Hero and we got Banjo and Kazooie. These picks were highly speculated and also very hyped nonetheless. I've been wondering, as well as getting asked by some of you guys, what the remaining two DLC fighters might be. After some thought, I figured I would make a video discussing when and where we might see these characters and when they will be revealed. Starting off with fighter number 4. Although we just got the Hero and Banjo a little over a month ago, I do think that fighter 4 could be coming a little sooner than we think. The DLC is estimated to be done and released by February 2020, which means that the reveals need to conclude probably somewhere near the end of this year. December being the latest. So we have now, being July, until the end of the year, which is December. That is 5 whole months. The Hero is coming out this summer, but it has had some buzz lately that it's probably going to be dropping this month in July. I'm not entirely sure if that is true or not, but by the end of the month or the beginning of August seems like a good time for me. When we have Banjo, he's coming in the fall. I'd like to guess around October, but with all that being said, I want to say that I think Fighter 4 will be revealed after the Hero's release, but before Banjo's release. So we will get a trailer and we will get Fighter 4 revealed after the Hero is already in the game, but before Banjo's actually in the game. That leaves us a window from most likely July until about October. So there are two possible events where I could see this happening. Also, I do want to point out that I believe that these characters are more likely to drop during big events with a lot of eyes on them, rather than just directs or whatever. Joker was at the Game Awards, and then the Hero and Banjo were at E3, and it also seems as though that the DLC will be entirely third party. That explains why they have been dropping them at events with eyes on them. I'm not saying this is set in stone, but I do think it's something important to consider. So let's take a look at what's up and coming and events in the future. We have EVO 2019, which is a huge fighting game tournament and is probably the most watched one of the year. Not only is it Smash Ultimate a part of EVO, but it's also going to be closing out the final days of, the finals days. So Smash Ultimate is going to be the last part of the finals day, which is obviously great. I think that there is something where Smash has never really closed it out before, but I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, I'm not going to say that this is for sure, but EVO has had a lot of history with Smash Bros. News, given last year we actually got the announcement for the Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct that shortly followed it. This makes sense to me, and I think that it is a great way to show off the fourth fighter. Other than that, I could maybe see a repeat of last year where they sort of like announce another Smash Direct. This is a little bit more unlikely, but I think it could happen. Nintendo intentionally using these giant platforms to reveal characters and revealing a Smash-focused Direct when they explicitly might say, oh, stay tuned for the Smash Ultimate Direct in the next coming weeks, where we reveal Banjo gameplay footage as well as the next DLC fighter. I think that that's sort of just as good in a way. I'm not entirely sure, but having a breakdown of Banjo with the fourth fighter getting revealed afterwards would be really cool, and that could be one way to do it. But I do think that if I had to put my money on it, we would get the fourth fighter at EVO, just plain and simple. But I don't know. However, if I did have to put my money on it, I do think that the fourth fighter will be revealed at EVO, and it will be released in the start of winter 2019, probably somewhere in December or late November. So let's move on to Fighter 5. I think that this is the harder one to predict. Other than the Game Awards, I can't really foresee any potential big events for Fighter 5 to be revealed at. Seeing them drop the last fighter at the Game Awards where it all began with Joker would be incredibly cool 1 year later. I'd honestly love that. And again, it's a huge platform, perfect for dropping the final reveal. Nobody is saying that it has to be super crazy and amazing, but I think that's what they're going to do. Every fighter has been amazing so far and is seriously impressive. If they were trying to and top Joker last year and then surpass the reveals at E3, which were the Hero and Banjo, this would be the time to do it. Also, the place. Other than that, I'm not entirely sure where else we can see Fighter 5 getting revealed. As always, I want to remind you all that Nintendo doesn't have to reveal these characters at big events. We've just been seeing a pattern lately, so I feel like that's their plan. But then again, who really knows? They could just reveal this fighter during a direct just like the other one, you know? Fighter 4 and 5 could just not have these giant platforms and just be like, alright, here's a Nintendo Direct, alright, here are the fighters. But with all that being said, I think that the last character will be released, obviously somewhere in February, where it was stated that the DLC was scheduled to conclude. Now, I'm sure that you guys are wondering who I believe the last two fighters are. Honestly, it's really hard for me to say. I'd love to give some thought on it. Maybe I'll follow up with a video on this, discussing who I think the remaining fighters could be, given the fact of when I think they're going to be revealed and whatnot. So, yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know all your thoughts and comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more Smash Bros. Ultimate content. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.